Hey guys, in today's video we are gonna see restaurant style egg biryani made in a pressure cooker. So we take fresh onions, chili, garlic, ginger, tomatoes, fresh mint and coriander and a bunch of eggs that needs to be boiled. And take some ghee, bay leaves, cardamom, cloves, star anise, cinnamon, and cut green chilies, and then nicely saute them in the pressure cooker in with ghee, and then take a blender, make ginger garlic paste, garlic and ginger and Kashmiri chili for color, and then add it to the pressure cooker with the masala spices, and then give it nice bright red. Then take fresh coriander and mint and wash them and finally chop them and add them to the pressure cooker with the rest of the masalas. Then this will give a very good aroma. And then put thinly sliced onion, large onions, maybe one or two, I would say, depending on the quantity. And then add some salt to tenderize the onion and start sauteing them until the onion is nicely cooked, like you guys can see here. And then cut some tomatoes. You can add them directly or you can put it in a blender. I just put it in a blender and then mix it with the rest of the ingredients in the pressure cooker and nicely saute them. As you guys can see, it's nicely bubbling and then the tomatoes raw smell is gone and all the ingredients are nicely cooked. Here I'm adding a little bit of curd here, maybe like a 2 tablespoon of curd, and then cook it nicely so that the water's oil separates here, and then you guys can see here. Then add little bit of garam masala, and then I like to add a tablespoon of biryani masala, which you guys can get in a normal supermarket, and then mix them well, and then take finely chopped coriander and mint once again, and then add it to this mixture. Just for fragrance and good flavor, and then mix the ingredients really well. Awesome. So see, you guys can see how nicely it has cooked. Add a little bit of caramelized onions. I like to add it to adds a good flavor profile to the dish, and a little bit of lime and some salt as well. The caramelized onion gives a little bit of sweetness. Yeah. And take your boiled eggs and remove the shells and then score them like this as I'm showing it here, so that the masala can go deep. I generally use 4 or 5 eggs for my pressure cooker and take like 3 or 2 cups of basmati rice depending on how many people you cook for, and soak the basmati rice in water, by the way, for half an hour maybe, and then nicely saute them once you drop the eggs in the pressure cooker. Yeah, it's nicely cooked. They look awesome. Now remove the water from the soaked basmati rice and then add the rice alone, and then nicely mix them. Now it's time to add water for the basmati rice. For 1 cup of basmati rice, I add like 1.5 cups of water. And the curd also has water, and the gravy itself has some water, so you can reduce it a bit. 1.3 cups maybe, around that. And then once the water starts boiling, pressure cook it for in a medium flame for just a single whistle, and then put it aside. That's all. Very simple. Biryani is ready. And do check salt before you close the pressure cooker and pressure cook it. So that's the one tip, and that's it. Look at this, it's perfect though. I could have reduced a little bit of water, but yeah. And then you can add some fine chopped coriander, thinly sliced onion, salt and curd, and make a raita out of it like I have made here, and then serve it in a plate and eat it with your hands just like Indians would do. Awesome restaurant style egg biryani done at home in a single vessel pressure cooker.